If you are reading this right now, it is not random. Something guided you here, something unseen but precise. This is a return, a response, a quiet repayment that has been waiting for the right moment. You have carried weight for a long time. You gave when it was uncomfortable. You stayed kind when it would have been easier to harden. You kept going when no one was clapping. That energy never disappeared. It stayed alive. It stayed active. It moved in circles you could not see, and now it has found its way back to you. This is not luck. This is alignment. This is karma completing its cycle. Every effort you made without applause mattered. Every time you chose patience over anger mattered. Every time you trusted the process even while doubting yourself mattered. The universe keeps records in ways the mind cannot track. And the message today is clear. Your account has matured. What you planted quietly is ready to return loudly. You may have felt it recently, a strange calm, a sense that something is shifting even if nothing has changed yet. That feeling is real. It is the sign that the balance is correcting itself. You are not late. You were being prepared. What felt like delay was growth. What felt like silence was accumulation. You were not being ignored. You were being trusted with more time so the return could be greater. For a long time, you were the giver, the supporter, the steady one. Others leaned on you, borrowed from your energy, took your time. You kept showing up anyway, not because it was easy, but because it was who you are. That consistency shaped your frequency, and now your frequency has reached the level where it attracts instead of chases. The universe does not reward noise. It responds to truth. It responds to steady effort. It responds to hearts that stay open even when hurt. You carried that vibration longer than most, and now the wheel has turned. What you gave is choosing to return to you. This is the moment where things begin to make sense, not all at once, but piece by piece. Doors open without force. People think of you at the right time. Opportunities appear without struggle. It feels natural. That is how alignment works. When something is earned, it arrives smoothly. You are allowed to receive now, without guilt, without explanation, without shrinking. This is not taking from anyone. This is balance restoring itself. The universe is fair even when it is quiet, and today it is speaking clearly. The jackpot is not just money. It is freedom. It is relief. It is space to breathe again. It is the release of pressure you have been carrying for too long. Money is simply one form the return can take. The deeper reward is stability, confidence, knowing that your effort was not wasted. You are entering a phase where growth feels different, less forced, more natural. You do not have to prove yourself anymore. You have already done the work. Now your role is to stay open, to notice, to accept. Manifestation does not begin with asking. It begins with allowing. You have already asked through action, through endurance, through consistency. Now the guidance is simple. Stop bracing for disappointment. Stop expecting delay. Let your body relax into the idea that good things can happen to you without struggle. Speak to yourself differently now. When an opportunity appears, do not question why it came. Say, of course, this aligns with me. When support shows up, do not rush to give it back. Let it land. Let it help. Receiving is also a skill, one you are learning now. Personal growth brought you here. Not perfection, growth. You learned when to let go. You learned when to stay. You learned that your worth is not measured by how much you suffer. It is measured by how much truth you carry. That understanding shifted everything. Your energy is cleaner now, less desperate, less reactive, more grounded. That is why things can come faster. You are not chasing outcomes. You are matching them. That is the difference. Doubts appear, and they will appear, remember this. The universe does not tease. It does not show you signs without intention. What you are sensing is real. The return is already in motion. Your job is not to force it. Your job is to stay aligned with the version of you who knows this is deserved. Gratitude will amplify this phase, not forced gratitude, real gratitude, gratitude for how far you have come, gratitude for the strength you did not know you had, gratitude for the lessons that shaped your character. That gratitude tells the universe you are ready for more. Visualize lightly, no pressure. See yourself supported. See money moving toward you with ease. See your life feeling lighter. Then let it go. Trust the system that has carried you this far. You did not survive everything just to struggle forever. You endured because you were being shaped for a season where things flow. That season has begun. Now comes the shift from waiting to receiving. This is where many people block themselves, not because they are unworthy, but because they are unfamiliar with ease. You may feel the urge to doubt good news, to question timing, to look for the catch. Gently release that habit. It protected you before. It is no longer needed. When something arrives, say yes internally, even if you feel unsure, even if it feels new, especially then. Growth now comes through acceptance, through trust, through staying present instead of jumping ahead. Honor your past self, the one who kept going, the one who did not quit when it would have been understandable. That version of you carried this future on their back. This reward belongs to them too. You are stepping into a timeline where your efforts connect with the right people, where your work is seen, where your value is recognized without explanation. This is not a peak. It is a foundation. Keep your heart kind. Not because you need to earn anything more, but because kindness is your natural state. It is what keeps the flow open. Money responds to clarity. Opportunities respond to calm confidence. You are learning both. There will be moments in the coming days where you notice small confirmations. A message, an idea, a chance. Do not dismiss them. These are signals that the current is active. Follow what feels calm and expansive. Step away from what feels heavy and forced. Your role is no longer to push. It is to position yourself, to show up ready, to take aligned action when it appears. The universe meets movement with movement. This is not the end of your story. It is the chapter where support replaces struggle, where rewards catch up to effort, where the balance finally feels fair. You did not win by chance. You arrived here by character, by consistency, by choosing integrity even when no one was watching. The universe recognizes that frequency, and it responds generously. As you move forward, carry this knowing. What is meant for you does not rush you. It meets you. What you have earned does not slip away. It settles in. The return you are experiencing now is stable, grounded, sustainable. Breathe into this moment. Let yourself feel safe receiving. Let yourself feel proud. The cycle has turned. Your season of giving has become your season of return. And this time the flow stays open. Stay present. Stay receptive. Stay aligned. The universe has begun honoring you in visible ways. And this is only the beginning. As this phase continues, you may notice something subtle changing inside you. You react less. You rush less. You listen more. That is not exhaustion. That is stability forming. When life stops feeling like a test every day, it means you have graduated from survival mode. You are no longer fighting the current. You are moving with it. This is where trust deepens, not blind trust, earned trust. the kind that comes from seeing patterns finally make sense. You look back and realize why certain doors stayed closed, why certain people left, why certain plans fell apart. They were clearing space, not to punish you, to prepare you. What is arriving now needs room. You may feel called to raise your standards, with time, with energy, with people. That is growth. You no longer need chaos to feel alive. Peace feels exciting now. Calm feels powerful. That shift alone changes what you attract. The universe responds quickly to clarity. When you know what you will no longer tolerate, the path sharpens. When you respect your own energy, opportunities respect you back. This is not about control. It is about alignment. Continue speaking gently to yourself. Words shape direction. When you say things are working out, they begin to. When you expect support, it appears, not instantly every time, but consistently enough to build confidence. Repetition builds belief. Belief builds momentum. There will be moments where old fears try to resurface, memories of disappointment, moments where you wonder if the flow will stop. When that happens, return to evidence. Look at how far you have come. Look at what has already shifted. Fear loses power when faced with proof. You are not starting over. You are continuing from a higher level. The skills you built in hard seasons now make ease sustainable. You know how to manage. You know how to stay grounded. You know how to appreciate without wasting. Money responds to responsibility. Opportunities respond to readiness. You carry both now. That is why things feel different, not flashy, real. Let yourself enjoy this phase without waiting for something to go wrong. Joy does not invite loss. It invites expansion. The universe does not test gratitude. It multiplies it. As you move forward, remember this truth. What is aligned will not drain you. What is meant for you will feel supportive even when it challenges you. You no longer need to chase signs. You are living inside the answer. Stay open. Stay steady. Stay present. The current is strong, and it knows your name. Now the focus shifts to integration. This is where everything you receive becomes part of who you are instead of something you fear losing. You are learning how to hold good things without tightening your grip, without shrinking yourself, without apologizing for ease. This balance matters. You may notice that your decisions feel clearer. You hesitate less, not because you know everything, but because you trust yourself more. That trust was built through experience, through mistakes, through staying honest with yourself when no one else was involved. That inner honesty is what keeps you aligned. This is also a season of refinement. You do not need more effort. You need better direction. Choose what feels sustainable. Choose what respects your energy. Choose what supports the life you are building now, not the life you were escaping before. Manifestation at this stage is quiet. It looks like consistency, like showing up without pressure, like allowing progress to compound. Small actions done calmly will now create larger results. The system is working with you. You may feel inspired to give again, this time from overflow, not depletion, from choice, not obligation. Giving from this place strengthens the flow instead of draining it. It reminds the universe that you understand balance. When challenges appear, and they will appear, remember this: they are no longer roadblocks. They are adjustments, fine-tuning. You are not being pushed backward. You are being guided into better alignment. Let go of the need to explain your journey. Not everyone needs to understand your path. Peace does not require permission. Success does not require validation. What matters is that you feel steady inside. You are building a life that supports you back. A life where effort and reward speak to each other clearly. That harmony is rare. and it is earned. As you continue forward, hold this awareness. You are not waiting for abundance. You are managing it. You are not hoping for stability. You are creating it. You are not chasing alignment. You are living in it. This chapter is about maintenance, about staying present, about honoring what you have received by using it wisely. The universe watches how you care for what arrives, and it responds accordingly. Keep choosing clarity. Keep choosing patience. Keep choosing self-respect. The flow you are in now is long-term, grounded, real. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything ahead is meeting you halfway.